All right, Shirley, you have recently received the Holy Ghost. How'd that come about?
I was driving in my car one day, and I'd been praying about it, and I really wanted to get the Holy Ghost, and I just wasn't sure whether God wanted me or not. And I was really scared and nervous, but I was praying, and I was in my car, and I was saying, God, just come into me and fill me with the Holy Ghost. And I felt this kind of overwhelming heating sensation. So I pulled over and rolled my windows down, and I could smell like the fresh air of the country, because I was definitely in Amish country at the time. And I felt kind of like a gust of wind, and I could just feel this energy and see in front of me kind of like this white, bright, kind of orangish light. And I knew I was filled with the Holy Ghost. I could feel that energy. And I actually had to sit there for a while and compose myself before I was able to drive my car and head on into work. But the interesting thing was I had never spoken tongues before, and I sang in tongues all the way to work. And it was hard and difficult for me to stop singing in tongues.
That's exciting.
And that's something I never even thought I could do. In fact, I thought it was a little, I don't know if I can do that. That was the scariest part of the religion. And when it happened to me, I can't explain it to you, because I'm well-educated, and I thought this doesn't happen to well-educated people. And in fact, it does. I'm here to say, in fact, it does.
Yeah.
And it feels good.
Now, had you ever, prior to this, had you ever had any influences or influencers in your life telling you, oh, there's no such thing as speaking in tongues, or people who speak in tongues, there's no such thing? Had you ever had anything negative like that?
Yes, I actually had. I had quite a few negative experiences with that. They basically were saying to me, that's not what you should be doing, that people are out there. So being well educated, I thought, oh no, I would stay away from that, And then meeting my neighbor who spoke in tongues, and really wanting to know more, like, why is he doing this? He's a well-educated person. He works, he does this, he does that. And then seeing some of the people in the church as well, when I finally did get here, I was amazed at their ability, and wanted to know, how can they do that? Why can they do that? I tried to speak in tongues and actually couldn't force myself to do it. And then after receiving the Holy Ghost, it came on its own. So I feel blessed.